The short of it is the guidelines should be available next week, and shortly, as soon as we've got a common agreement on what those guidelines should be, then the program will get set up and people should be able to apply very quickly. It is the intention of the program to tie into other programs. And this is, I'm glad you said, let me do this. There are some amazing federal programs out there that go far beyond anything we're able to do with $20 million. And what our intention is for the $20 million is to be supplemental to the federal programs and state programs, and to make sure that, you know, people who apply for county money or also have to apply to either the state or federal programs. The state is standing these things up. They're taking the federal government is standing this up. They're taking applications starting tomorrow. I have to say, anybody who knows me, I have not been shy about criticizing the federal government from time to time. This bill is fairly amazing, and leaving aside whatever, you know, corporate giveaways people are upset about, what it does for many, many Americans is absolutely astounding. So I got stopped when I was walking the other day. I maintained the safe talking distance by an Uber driver who was saying, you know, she's, you know, not driving anymore. She's got a mortgage payment, what she's supposed to do. And I said, well, you can get unemployment. He said, no, I can't get unemployment because I'm self-employed. This unemployment law changes means that if you are self-employed, if you're a 1099 employee, if you're a sole proprietor, if you're in the gig economy, if you're driving a, you know, an Uber, if you're doing deliveries, whatever you're doing for people, if you're not working, you're eligible for unemployment. You're eligible for unemployment on the day you became unemployed. There is no waiting period in the state of Maryland. And this is one of the best parts about this, unemployment benefits notoriously not very generous. The state average was $385, and the maximum unemployment benefit was $430. The federal government has added $600 a week, flat, not prorated, to the unemployment benefits. That would make the average payment $985, the maximum payment $1,030. All they need is your Social Security number. You need to be patient because obviously with 9 million people, or whatever the astounding number of unemployed people is, the phone lines might be busy, but it is there, it is real, and should make a difference. It is enough money that people who are worried about where they're going to be able to pay their rent or make a mortgage payment, $1,000 a month is a week is $4,000 a month. This changes a lot of people's, you know, notions, and people think that it is just that meager previous benefit and that they weren't eligible. Actually, the world has radically changed. And the same thing for the business community. If instead of closing, if you keep your doors open, well, you don't keep your doors open, if you keep your employees paid, if we closed your doors are closed. But if you continue to pay your employees, one of the SBA programs will cover your rent, will cover your payments to your employees, cover them, as in pay for them, and turn the loan into a grant as long as you maintain 75% of your employees on the payroll. So the government is basically going to pay you to keep people on your payroll, and they're going to pay the rent if you're not generating money to pay the rent, and assistance for other bills that you normally have. You might have a loan payment. So the benefits from this, again, it is on the county website. It is on the, if you go to the Montgomery County Economic Development Corporation, their website is thinkmoco.com, thinkmoco.com. Go to the site, hit the business links to these programs. You'll see the federal programs there and the state programs there. Please take advantage of them. It's a way to guarantee that you'll be able to keep your business running. I said in the beginning that one of the things that concern me most is what happens after the virus ends. And if businesses are faced with 2 or 3 months back rent, 2 or 3 months back bills, that's going to be an enormous hit. If you keep people employed, the government is going to pay you to keep people employed. It's good for you. Your folks won't be looking for work. They'll know that when the doors open up, they can come back in there. You'll know that your rent is paid and your bills are being taken care of. There's every reason in the world for people to take advantage of these programs. And if I sound a bit evangelistic about this, I am. When I heard the briefing, I had to go and look at the programs for myself and go through them to see, what was really here. It is real, it is available, it is going to, I think, make the difference between a recovery that takes forever and a recovery that can actually be a little bit quicker in coming to fruition. But people have to take advantage of it. I know there's so much cynicism out there about how we had treated unemployed people before and what our previous small business programs have been. I know I've talked to small business people who've said, don't give me another loan, because if I have to try to open up with back rent and back bills and you're going to add a loan payment to me, you're not really helping me. These can be truly grants, and if they're grants, they really make a difference in how you can look at your business. So if you've closed already, I would encourage you to look at this and see whether you can see the benefit of bringing people back on payroll and being able to apply for the benefits that the federal government is providing. We'll have this information is up on our website. We're going to do some infographics and some other things to get this out there for both individuals, for unemployment, and for businesses, because we want you to take advantage of this. We don't want people individually or as businesses facing rents they can't pay and bills they can't pay and all the bad things that'll follow. So please go to thinkmoco.com or go to the state SBA site. All this information's there.